today we're going to learn about distance. And yesterday we started talking about distance a little bit, and we said that it had a beginning and an end, right? Okay, so what is the beginning, Hadley?
Start.
That's right, it's where things start. And what is the end, Bryce?
When it finishes.
That's right, when we finish. So I've set up some things that we're going to measure, and we're going to use all this really cool candy, y'all get to snack on afterwards, to measure it. So these straws over here on the left-hand side are going to be the beginning, and the straws on the right-hand side are going to be the end. So we have to measure from here to here, and from this beginning to this end, and from this beginning to this end. And we're going to see what all we find out. Okay, Hadley, I want you to start out, and I want you to measure the blue straws. And tell me how many of the Sour Punch straws it takes to go from the beginning to the end. One. That's right. So it only takes one Sour Punch straw. But now, Bryce, I want you to take the little Sour Skills and stack them up one right after the other, and tell me how many of those it takes to get from the beginning to the end.
Okay.
We've got 2 so far. Make sure it stays in a real straight line. It gets kind of tricky, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's hard for me to do that.
We're up to 4, and now 5, 6, 7. Let's get it straightened out. There you go. 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, and 13. Okay.
That's 13.
Let's count them one more time together.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13.
Very good. Good job, guys. Okay, so it only takes one Sour Punch straw because it's nice and long. But since our skills are kind of short, it took 13 of those to measure, didn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Okay, now we're going to measure a really big distance. From this pink straw to this pink straw.
Oh man, that's going to be a lot.
That is going to be a lot. Okay, I want y'all to work on it together. And tell me how many Sour Punch straws it takes.
1.
Hadley, you got to let Bryce help too.
1, 2, 3, 4.
4, 5. Okay. I think it took 6. Let's count them again, and let's get our. Hold on. Let's get our straws real straight. Let's see how many we have. Okay.
6.
Okay. Now count them.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
That's right. That's a long distance. For over here, it only took one Sour Punch straw. This one, since it's longer, it took 6 Sour Punch straws, right?
Now we're going to do this one.
Now you're going to do that one. You are correct. Okay, Bryce, do you want to measure in Hershey's chocolate bars or in Reese's peanut butter cups? Peanut butter cups. Okay, you do it this way and tell me how many peanut butter cups it takes to go from the beginning to the end. It's going to take them all, doesn't it?
Yeah, it's not going to fit all. Yep, it's going to take all. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8.
8 Reese's peanut butter cups to get from the beginning to the end. Okay, Hadley, now I want you to use these Hershey's milk chocolate bars, and you do them this way. Tell me how many it takes.
One, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Very good. 5 Hershey's milk chocolate bars. So it took more Reese's cups, right? Why did it take more Reese's cups?
Because they were shorter. Because this one has a lot more than that.
It's longer. That's right. Bryce, you're right because this one's shorter, and Hadley, you're right because this one's longer. So that's what it did. Now we only have one more thing to measure. measure that.
What?
And it may not be, y'all may not get the same answer because y'all may have different size feet. Let's see. I'm going to start out. Let's go over here by the door.
Okay.
And we're going to walk from this door to this desk. And you have to walk like this, with one foot right in front of the other. So I'm going to go first, and I'm going to see how many of my big feet it takes to get from here to there. Okay, so here's my first foot. There's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. We're going to say 17 for me to get over here.
My turn.
This is my great big feet. I bet it takes you a lot more, Hadley, because you got little feet.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21.
21 of your feet. Okay, Bryce, let's see how many of yours it takes.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11,
Oh,
12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 22, 23.
23 for Bryce. Okay, so it took, that's right. It took 17 of my feet. It took 21 of Hadley's feet and 23 of Bryce's feet. So who had the biggest feet? The biggest feet.
Yeah.
That's right.
He had the longest time.
Yeah, it took him the most. So who had the smallest feet? Bryce. And who was in between? Hadley. There you go. Okay, you can eat candy here in a minute. But now, this is your homework for tonight. I've already stuck a sheet inside your folder. And you have to go home and count how many feet of your feet it is from your bedroom door to the front door. And everybody's is going to be different because everybody's house is made up of different sizes. But I want you to do some investigation and figure out how many feet it is from your bedroom door to your front door. Can y'all do that for me? And then get your parents to help you, and y'all write it down on your sheet and bring it back to class tomorrow, okay?
So my mom's going to help me.
That's right. Okay,